So to turn on the guns, you just put the key in, and that'll have the gun ready to go. Now when the trigger is fired, it will begin to enter the game. All triggers must be fired at the same time, or the games will end at different times for different people. So when you activate each gun, make sure that they don't squeeze the trigger until everybody's ready. At the end of it, it will say game over, and to start the next game, you just put the key in, turn it off, turn it back on, and you're ready to go. If you want to edit settings in these guns, you hold down the black button while you turn the key on, and it will say Edit Sports 1. Now I can use the trigger on the gun to go through the different choices. We don't need to change the field ID. We don't need to change the team. If I wanted to change the sound the gun makes, I can change it there. Muzzle flash, we're going to leave that on. That lets the other players know where they are, gives you a light at the end of the gun. Friendly fire, so do you want to be able to shoot your players on your team or not? You can change that to no. If you don't want friendly fire, leave it on yes if you do. And to change it, you just again press the black button to get through the different settings. Squeeze the trigger to move on to the next thing. We have 10 life points. Again, I can change that here. Black going up and red going down to add life points. I can have my shields on. I can choose to turn those off. You probably want to leave them on. And then I can choose the shield level. So how many points I can take before it starts affecting my life is your shield, basically. And the shield regenerates every 5 seconds. You can change that as well. Unlimited clip, you can change this to whatever you like if you want players to run out of ammunition. And then this is the clip size, I believe. I don't know if there's a maximum on this, but we have it on 20. So after 20 shots, they just need to reload. You can change that however you like. And then it takes 1 second to reload. You don't really want to mess with that. And then the gun is set to semi-automatic. You can change that to burst or full auto. We leave it on semi. And how much damage each shot does. 5 is pretty reasonable, we find. And don't need to worry about hit delays or anything like that. Overheat. So if you shoot too much, the gun will overheat. You can change this to off or on. Depends on the realism you want. We leave it on. And then the number of times that you can come back after your kill is set to 15. You can change that however you like. And don't need to worry about that. And then the death delay is no time, so you come back immediately. And the game times is set to 4 minutes. Again, you can change this to whatever you like if you want longer game. And then we save the settings. After it's saved, it says clone team A. So I would now I would select this and point it at this spot on every single gun and pull the trigger. Team A will be the red team, Team B will be the blue team, and that saves you having to change all the settings in each gun. You just pull the trigger, point it at this little dome on each of the other guns and pull the trigger, and it will save those settings to each of those guns. Of course, the guns do need to be turned on for that. So you can change any of those settings that you change in one gun, you can then change in all the guns, okay? After that, you just want to exit the configuration and you're done. And then turn the game off and we're good to go.